This morning I have come across a free piece of land which I'm able to claim under the adverse possession laws. Now you may be wondering, how can I get land for free and what is adverse possession? Well, today's video is going to be a comprehensive step-by-step guide on how you can claim your own free piece of land here in the United Kingdom. I am also going to be providing you with the necessary tools and links to everything you need right here today on this video. So please make sure you click the like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new, as today we are going to be claiming together this free piece of land.
I had a dream.
More than 5% of the land here in the United Kingdom has gone unclaimed, and many more pieces have been forgotten about. Forgotten land is great, unclaimed land is amazing. Land which can be overgrown and looking like this for all you know. It could be a house which has been abandoned in your village for the last 10 years. Well, now it's your time to shine, as it's your turn to claim this free piece of abandoned land. Now, you found your house, you have found your land. Now what? Hello, my name is Oliver Kuiz. It is the 17th of May 2024 and I'm here at piece of land on disclosed side of the road, which I won't be mentioning in this video. I have decided today I'm going to be adversely possessing this piece of overgrown land. As you can see, I am here, and to prove that it is completely unclaimed, it is overgrown. We have a rusty fence and there is a lock in here which is absolutely dwindled. Now, the idea of this part that you need to do is you need to be recording yourself a video so you can show off your piece of land and show that you are here, stating the date, ready to make that claim. Now that we've taken the necessary photos we need as well as a video, we're going to be jumping onto the Land Registry website, which is right here. Now, what we want to do is we want to find out who owns the piece of land. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be going to Title Deeds. And once we're on here, we're going to be search the register, and then we're going to click Start Now. Now, we can search by postcode, or we can search by street and town, as well as map. I personally like to search by map because it's easiest for me. Do I know some of the address? No, but I know where it is on a map. Right, now that we can pick our location, I'm just going to show you an example. Let's just zoom into Wolverhampton real quickly, as it was right here. Let's zoom in onto a random road, and as you can see here, you've got all these lines which go around the property. These are the boundaries of the property, so you can see each one, and it works the same on land. So I'm going to go and locate the piece of land that we saw earlier. So the piece of land specifically that I have found is here. So what I do is I just select it, click continue, confirm it, yes I do. I'm not a robot. Here we go, we found the piece of land, and what we want to see is we want to see the available documents. So when you come to purchasing it, you get to pick. You can either get the title register or the title plan. Personally, we're going to get the title register because it shows the title number, who owns it, the most recent price paid, whether there's a mortgage on it, and things that might benefit or burden it. See, the title plan shows the location of the property and the general boundaries. However, we're not going to need that because we can see the boundaries on the land registry already. You can see the dotted line, the lines around it, so you know where that is. So we're going to be purchasing this right now on camera together. And we're going to have a look through it. Payment successful. Here we go. Right, I can view the documents straight away, and the documents have also been sent to my email. So, let's view them here, so I can have a quick look. Here we go. So, the piece of land that I found specifically is owned by National Highways Limited, which isn't a surprise. National Highways Limited own a lot of land around the motorways. So you may be wondering, can you claim a piece of land owned by National Highways Limited? Or can you even claim a piece of land which is owned by the train companies? Honestly, yes. Yes, you can. If it's abandoned land, you can claim anything. Now, on this document specifically, it doesn't show when it was last sold for, so you can't see a price, which is completely fine. It does mean that it was probably purchased before 1990, though. Here we go, proprietors. I've got all their details. Here we go, charges and register. I think this is going to be a great example of me adversely possessing land by National Highways Limited. Lots of land is possessed by lots of different companies. However, at the end of the day, it's abandoned. Now, I want to know why it's been abandoned, and to be honest, I'm not surprised. It's next to a motorway, so things are abandoned all the time. I have to make you aware that you can't just adverse possess anything. You can't go and claim your neighbour's house because they got a swimming pool. Anything that you do claim, you have to show evidence of neglect, i.e. rusted or broken locks, rusted gates maybe, overgrown shrubbery, just pure neglect on the house or the piece of land which you were trying to claim. So now that you've taken your photos and your videos of your piece of land, what's next? Well, you have to create an email address, and please don't put your own name in your email address. I say this because if you are adversely possessing a piece of land, you don't want someone to contact you or your family on social media and harass you. So, have an email address unconnected to you. I have one which is set up as a professional email address. That's my personal preference. Now, the point of this email is to send everything that you have documented to yourself. You send your photos to yourself, and likely the video is going to be too big of a file to send over. So what you do with this video is you upload it onto an unlisted YouTube channel, you title it, you date it, and you send yourself the link. Now I say this because everything's going to be documented and dated. You need to make sure you've got all the dates. Now furthermore to this, as we'll get on later in the video about the signs and everything that you have to put up, a lot of people like to put up a phone number on the signs. Now I highly recommend you to not put up your phone number. And I say this again, harassment. Someone may contact you, which isn't actually the landowner. Email, everything is professional. Everything is written down. No one can lie about anything being said. So, an email address is the best way to go. Now, if your piece of land or property doesn't have a defined border, what you're going to want to do is you want to build a fence around it. And there's a couple of ways you can do that. You can go and buy some cheap chicken wire and just string some up around, you know, get some wooden posts, and that'll be perfectly fine. However, if you don't want to spend as much money, another method you could do is basically break down some pallets and use those, stack some pallets, make a fence. It might not look the best, but it evidently shows the border of the land that you are adversely possessing. Or even if you use the chicken wire and you need some wooden posts, honestly, pallets are a great way. Now, pallet wood is free. A lot of people go and pay for pallets, but pallets are free, and you can get them free in pretty much every single industrial estate. As I'll show here, there's many places where there are just pallets lying about for free. I've used many pallets that I found, and to be honest, they're glad to get rid of them because they don't have to pay for the disposal of them. Now, another important aspect for your property is, of course, signage. You need to let people know that you are claiming the property. So rather than going about it the wrong way and drawing yourself up a sign to stick up on the wall, I would like you to go and purchase some proper signage, and I'm going to link them in the description below, the ones that I recommend you get. You're not going to want people entering your piece of land once you've claimed it. It's yours. You don't want anyone else to make a claim on it. And you also want to let the potential landowner, who may still be around, know that the property has been adversely possessed, just in case they want to contact you. Just in case the owner reaches out or someone needs to contact you, you need a letter with your contact details, but you need this letter to specifically state everything that you are doing legally within the adverse possession laws. I personally have done a lot of research into adverse possession and the adverse possession laws over the last few years, so I have made you a letter that you are able to print out. It's linked in the description below, and I've put it on Etsy for £1.99. It's a letter with the correct legislations, and everything's perfect for you to just chuck your details on, stick in a plastic wallet, and put on your fence. You don't have to think. You don't have to do anything. And as I said, it's linked in the description below. Go and check it out, print it off, and use it. I truly do wish you all of the success with your adverse possession journey. I really do hope that you are able to claim that house that has been sitting abandoned, or that piece of land that has been overgrown. I believe that every single piece of property should be able to be accessible. But one thing that you have to remember is you have to show usage of the land. Please make sure to document all of your receipts. Please make sure to make videos when you are there. And please make sure that you are showing improvements of this land. Otherwise, there is no claim. You won't get anything. I really do appreciate everyone who has come along and watched this video today. I've put a lot of work into it, and to be honest, it's great finding an abandoned piece of land to make a video on. Now, I will be making more videos on this piece of land in the future, so I would love it if you guys will smash the like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new, so you can see future updates on this piece of land. If I have missed any points in this video, please let me know in the comments below, because I'd really like to know, as I have done my best to make an in-depth video to help you guys out as much as I can. Please remember that in the description below, all the links are there. Any signage you need, the land registry, it's all linked down in the description below, so you don't have to worry. Thank you everyone, and I shall see you guys all in the next video, which will be up very soon. Goodbye for now.
The end.
Like this video!